Okay, guys, it is hot and windy outside, and we're all piled up. Literally, sitting in a pile.
You don't have to give every detail of our lives, you know.
Does it look like I give a fuck?
Yes.
No, I don't.
I mean, you might.
I could create a podcast about all the weird things that's just happened this week.
Save that for...
You know about them, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save that for the future career, once we get in there. Be like, you guys want to hear about this stuff that happened back in 10th grade? Okay.
No, thank you.
Too fucking bad, Alexa. You get to hear about it anyway.
Okay, Alexa needs to start. Oh my! Marla gasped as the first light streaked across the interior of the pizzeria. How is light getting in there, to be honest, if it's like broken down? I don't know, because they're going in the middle of the night.
Plus, isn't it inside of an entirely brick thing with no windows?
Is the night guard like really close to them? Is Davy a boy there? My boy!
Shining his flashlight in one spot the entire time.
I don't even notice him. Suddenly it became real, and her face
was... they just sent me a bikini, and I was like, what?
Yep. A bikini, yay! And her face flushed of awe and fear. They went in one by one. The temperature seemed to drop as soon as they walked into the hall. Well, duh. It's nighttime. And Charlie shivered, but she did not feel ill at ease. Ill at ease? What? Ill at ease? Ill? Wait,
that means they feel bad.
Fuck. Oh, there's my purse. Oh, shit.
It just means like either not at ease or they feel bad.
I don't like that though. Ill at ease. Just say not at ease. Especially after ill. Ill, go talk to her. My legs are breaking one by one.
How many legs do you have, Alexa?
8.
She's an octopus.
All lesbians have 8 legs.
Because they're octopuses.
I'm an octopus. I'm
an octopusy.
No. A cute little ball of sunshine. I'm kidding. She could literally kill someone.
I know. She told me her plans.
She knew where they were now, and they knew what they would find. Are they sure about that? Are they like, oh, this is the wrong building, guys?
Because I mean, this one has windows. Freddy's does not.
When they got to the dining room, Carlton spread his arms wide and twirled. Okay, I'm not going to ear rape because that's going to hurt your voice. I mean, not hurt your voice. Yeah, it's going to hurt her voice. No, I don't want her to have no hearing anymore, so I'm just going to do like the regular, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
Should I still do my squeaking?
He said it booming out his voice. That was very booming.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzas, motherfucker.
Jessica giggled, but the melodrama did not actually seem out of place. I almost heard that as melodrama. They got melons? Yes, I love melons. Marla and Lamar...
Don't we all love lemons? Not lemons, melons.
I was going to say lemons! No, God, please, no!
I don't know why I said lemons.
Marla and Lamar gaped at the room awestruck. Charlie set the large flashlight on the ground, the beam facing up, and it lit up the main room.
The more you do that, the more it tickles. Please stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're tickling the underside of my thigh.
I'm sorry. Well, now I know where the light streak came from. Thank you. Cool.
I thought you were going to say, now I know where you're ticklish. I'm like, no.
Jason said his eyes fell on the merry-go-round. He raced for it and jumped onto the back of a pony before anyone could stop him. He was too big for it. That's odd, because I could still fit in merry-go-rounds. Well, that makes me think he's, like, really chubby. His sneakers dangling all the way to the ground. It must be like those, like, one of those baby merry-go-rounds with, like, only 4 seats. Well, think of the one in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. That's probably the one. Charlie smiled. How do I make it go? He shouted. You push it. There you go. Problem solved. Sorry, buddy. John said. Jason climbed off, disappointed. The arcade is over this way. Carlton said, motioning to anyone who might follow. Nothing makes him do anything. He's just always, Elliot, kill my ex. Ella, please don't kill my girlfriend. No!
We just get the stems again.
Marla went with him while Jason fiddled hopefully with the carousel's control box. It's been abandoned, buddy. I don't think it's gonna work anytime soon. Apparently somehow it does work. Okay then.
Yep.
Lamar had walked to the stage and was standing transfixed, standing up at the animals. Charlie went over to him. Can't believe they're still
Damn it,
here.
Heather.
He said as she walked up.
My legs are very
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
I'd forgotten this was a real place. Lamar smiled. For the first time resembling the little boy Charlie had once known. I mean, he is still a kid. Oh, wait. No, they're 18.
No, they're 18.
Damn it. Charlie smiled back. There's things to real about the place. She certainly never told any of her school friends about it. She would not have known where to begin. Worse, she would not have known where to stop. I'm trying to process what I just read there. Jessica poked her head out from the retracted curtain at the side of the main stage, and they both startled. What are you doing?
I don't like that.
She could have put, and they both jumped.
Yeah, or they both were startled.
Exploring, she said.
I thought you said they built a Star-Lord, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
She was on crack while writing this, okay?
Exploring, she said. Don't laugh. Am I acting?
No, I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at the fact we just said that she was on crack, and then you went exploring.
There's nothing back here but a bunch of wires, though. She disappeared into the folds of cloth again. After a moment, they heard a thud as she jumped to the ground and she came strolling over. Do they work? Lamar asked, pointing at the animals. I don't know, Charlie said. Truthfully, she had no idea how they worked. They had always just been set to intermittent life. That's a mouthful. By whatever alchemy her father performed. In his
Alchemy? Are we in Full Metal Alchemist now? Is that where we've just jumped?
Yep.
Wow, my brain tried to combine two different animes. It tried to combine the names of My Hero Academia and Full Metal Alchemist, and I came out with My Full Metal Alchemist. Or My Hero Alchemist,
Shit,
that's
where
what it
was
was.
I? Oh. It doesn't look like anything is missing. They should work, she reluctantly added.
But what if they turn the power off?
Though in their head, she questioned the idea of trying to turn them on.
Damn it.
Kinky animatronic.
Oh no,
yeah.
not Chica.
Okay. Did you know they actually make like animatronic boyfriends? And you can completely customize them? My parents found them on a really weird website and they were just screwing around.
Are they from Japan?
Japan?
Yes.
I think so. They're trying to get in Japanese. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Please no.
Stop it.
I'm done.
Stop.
I had to wiggle.
Hey! Jessica exclaimed. She was kneeling by the stairs to the stage. Everyone come here now! Charlie went over and Lamar followed. What is it? Charlie asked. There we go.
Rips the entire page out.
Whoops!
I fixed it.
Look, Jessica said, shining her little light. Though well hidden along the grain of wood, there was a door inset in the wall of the stage. How did we not see that? Charlie wondered.
We weren't looking.
Judd said. Thank you, Captain Obvious, staring intently at the small door. The whole group had gathered. Now Jessica looked around them with a grin, put her hand on the little doorknob, and pulled. Magically, it opened. So there is magic here!
I'm sorry, my weighted blanket
The door
is on sale.
The door revealed a small sunken room. Jessica shone the light around it. It was full of equipment. One wall was covered in TV screens.
Must be CCTV.
Must be CCTV, Lamar said. Come on! Jessica handed her flashlight to Charlie and swung her legs through the door. I thought she swung her legs onto the door.
She just takes apart her legs and just eats it. I mean, she could.
There was one deep step
thought you said she put her
leading
legs
down into the
through the
room,
door, like,
which was no
here's the
bigger
door.
than a large refrigerator turned on its side. Oh, John.
It's a little too cramped for me. I'll keep looking around out here.
John saluted, then turned as though to stand guard. This is like a clown car.
What do you mean?
But what clown car? Marla reacted as she dulcely against Charlie. The space was too cramped for all of them, but they crowded together. Jason sat on the step, feeling more comfortable by the exit. Yes, be ready at the exit to bolt out.
Well, he's actually the smart one in this one. He's like really smart. Too smart for the rest of them.
There were 8 of the television screens
That's
across
not
the
my
wall, each with its own little panel of buttons
Right?
and knobs, and sticking out beneath
That's not my
them
car, is it?
was
I don't think it is.
That's
No,
black.
that is not your car.
That's black and tiny.
I can only see the back wheel.
Black and tiny.
Damn it, Ella.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what I let. So. You don't have to cut it out, in other words.
Let's continue reading. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Alan.
Alan?
Yes, that's your new name.
No, that's my mom's brother. He was a bitch. I don't like him.
Oh no, I'm a bitch now.
Elena.
Each with its own.
Elena.
And sticking out beneath them was a panel.
Wait, where are we?
Well, right here, which is weird. It says each with its own little panel buttons it off. And sticking out beneath them was a panel. So there's two panels?
There's a panel with things sticking out of it, and then underneath the panel, there's another panel with things sticking out of it, and another panel.
Okay, please stop moving. You're killing my legs.
Oh, sorry.
Almost a table covered in buttons. They were large and black. Unlabeled
Wow.
and spaced.
First, we go from not fitting and turning things on, and then small and black, and now large and black. Wow.
Black and yellow.
Someone's getting upgraded.
They were large and black, unlabeled, and spaced in an irregular series. The other wall was blank except for a single large switch by the door. Jason?
What does this do?
Wait, why is Jason here? I thought you said he waited at the exit.
He's probably just looking in.
And
Wait, no, he's in! What the hell?
He was sitting on the step.
Yeah, and then he's all of a sudden inside.
I could teleport, guys. That's why I saved your ass.
I remember back when you guys were talking or joking around, saying that I was able to teleport because I was really quiet all the time and I just randomly would appear next to you.
I was ready for Friday. That's my question.
Same. I'm
He
sorry
hesitated just long enough for someone to stop him, then pulled it. The lights came on.
Part of me is debating
What?
picking one of you guys up and
Crowds
just like
looked to
throwing
the
you over
others
my shoulder and
frantically.
being like,
They
"Get my
all
book
stared
back
at
now."
one another in confused silence. Jason climbed up and poked his head out into the main room. I read that as a moan. Jesus Christ. Ow,
Hey, look, looky here, man.
Too bad. I mean, I could always tickle the shit out of
oh,
her.
but I think that's Jason.
Oh. There are out there too, some of them at least.
He said too loudly. Why is there power? Jessica whispered, reaching over Jason to pull the door closed again. Don't close the door, you dumbass.
No, I want us to all die together.
How is that possible? Charlie said. This place hasn't been open in 10 years. Cool. Marla leaned forward, studying the monitors as though expecting some sort of answer to be revealed.
Turn on the TVs.
Jason said suddenly.
I can't read.
Jessica flipped on the first TV and said it crackled across the screen.
You guys are not even letting me read my Jessica part.
Well, you don't deserve to read.
She's holding the book. I have no power over her. Oh, okay.
That was really easy.
Fine, you can read Jessica, but don't do that high-pitched voice.
I'm the one with the book, bitch.
Oh, I'm now. We're one with the book.
We're one with the book. Can we please not fight over this?
Too bad.
Nothing, Charlotte asked impatiently.
Jessica whispered.
Wait, why are we starting over? We're down here at the bottom.
Oh.
You can do it.
Nothing, Charlie asked impatiently.
Just a sec. She twisted the dial, wiggling it back and forth until an image emerged. It was
Let's
a
get
skate.
Siri to read your part. Jesus
Centered
Christ.
on Bonnie. The other animals weren't visible. Jessica turned on the rest of the TVs, adjusting them until the pictures became clear, although they were still poorly lit.
They still work, Charlie said almost under her breath.
Maybe.
I'm about to murder you, for real.
A good set. You really think that's a threat to me?
Hey, someone go out there. See if the camera's live. See if it's alive. It's going to jump down and be like,
No,
hey,
if it's
I'm
alive.
a camera.
As in, like, if it's a pre-recorded loop or if it is...
Fucking know what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
Is that your... No. That's a dude. That's a whole ass dude.
Well, my dad is home today.
No.
Is that my dad? Nope.
Oh.
That ain't even my mom.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't think it is. If I get a
I
text,
can't
then
feel
I'll-
my legs.
Neither.
I could make it worse.
No,
so much
please,
worse.
God,
I'm not,
no.
Please.
I'm not gonna.
If I lose my legs over here, I'm gonna ask her to kick your ass.
I don't think she'd be losing her legs too, hon. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Marla.
After a brief hesitation, wiggling her way to the exit and awkwardly climbing over Jason. Oh my god! A moment later, she appeared on the camera on the stage beside Bonnie. Marla waved. She appeared multicolored at the stage lights behind her in purple, green, yellow from different sides.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Carlton shouted. That was the loudest shout of Carlton.
Well, she does have two people, like, right by her face. So.
So I don't want to.
Lamar was staring at
So
the
you don't
butt.
even care if you kill mine? Then again, I don't really either.
What do these do? He said with a wicked grin, pressing one. Marla screamed. Marla, are you okay? Charlie shouted. What happened?
Marla was standing still on the stage, but she had backed away from Bonnie, who was staring at him as if he might bite.
He moved! Marla yelled. Bonnie moved! What did you do? Marla. Oh, shit.
Marla!
As she
Jessica,
screams.
you're laughing. Well, she actually didn't scream it. It's okay. We pushed a button.
Oh, thank God that
We
voice
pushed
is-
a button!
That is so mean. Okay.
Lamar pressed the button again, and they all watched the screen this time. Sure enough, Bonnie turned stiffly to one side. He pressed it again, and the rabbit swiveled back to face his absent audience again.
Try another one.
Oh, try another one.
Carl said. Go ahead, Lamar said, and climbed out of the little room to join Marla on stage. He crouched down to inspect Bonnie's feet. They're attached to a swiveling panel.
Swiveling.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, when you can't say one or the other, just combine the two of them. Yeah, Jessica called back.
I was looking for it.
I was about to say, you were just fucking sitting there.
Jessica called back, not really listening.
Carlton started pushing buttons. As the rest of them watched the cameras, after a moment, Charlie left the room as well.
It's too stuck. Oh, wait.
That's not you,
It's too stuffy in here.
she exclaimed. Jessica's perfume and Carlton's hair gel.
I feel your pain.
I took the phone with me.
Oh no.
That, however, I think is my phone.
Fuck, where was we? Where was we?
Right there.
I think that's your car, Ella.
Carlton's hair gel, which both smelled nice enough out in the open, were starting to form a sticky... whatever the fuck that is. She
Sticky what? What did you say?
Miasma.
She stepped out
Miasma.
into the open.
There we go.
Miasma.
Miasma.
Alright, let's finish this paragraph. She stepped out into the
guys.
open to watch them experiment the animals on stage. Most of the
Or should I say peace
most of the
gauge?
dining room was still dark. The three color
think I'll
spotlights
stick with the
stood into the
last
ceiling. Aiming beams of purple, yellow, and green at the stage. The animals were cast now in unnatural colors, and dust in the beams of light shone like tiny stars, so many that it was difficult to see through them. The floor beneath the long table was dusted with glue that had fallen from the party hats, and as she looked around, she noticed again the drawings that lined the walls of the place, all at the height of the children's eyes. They had always been there, and Charlie wondered now where her father had gotten the first ones when the restaurant opened. Had he used her own childish scribblings, or had he made himself and stuck them? Forgeries?
Forgeries.
Forgeries, sorry. To encourage actual children to display their art. The thought of her father hunched over his workspace, gripping an unsteady crayon with his hands across the manipulating microchips made her want to giggle. She noticed the flashlight still in the center room and went to switch it off. Don't waste the battery, she said in her head, in chorus with Armchin's voice. Well, why didn't you bring an extra battery?
Take the bookmark we have for final.
Oh, we should have gotten a FNAF bookmark.
Ugh, I don't have one of those.
Damn it, my finger.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Oh well.
It's okay. It'll be fine. Yeah, it belongs there. We shall stop the recording. Boop. Boop.